All right, as the ED now investigating the National Herald case, we see 4 officers of the Enforcement Directorate who are currently raiding a building which is known as the National Herald headquarters in Delhi. ED officers currently sitting in the accounts department at that office on the 4th floor of that National Herald building currently. ED raids that's underway. We believe that 4 of the officers are right now sitting at the accounts department of that National Herald building. Monish Pandey joining us for more on that. Monish, do give us an understanding on the intensity of this investigation as the ED officers are right now seated at the accounts department of the National Herald building in Delhi. Ashutosh told us there are no employees, the building is empty, so what exactly are they looking for?
Yeah, well, Nabila, as far as the Enforcement Directorate is concerned, they are conducting searches at 12 premises, not only in National Capital, but also in several other states, including in West Bengal. We have been given to understand is that these searches are on the official premises of National Herald and also on people who were involved in suspicious transactions. And this has emerged, as it's a fresh details as far as this entire case is concerned. Now, as far as the account department is concerned, not only in the National Capital's, National Herald building, but also the other premises of National Herald, there the ED officers are going through the details of the finance department, all the finance related details they are accessing from the National Herald building. And we have been given to understand is that these searches are not only limited to National Herald, financial details, but also on suspicious transactions. Now, what ED sources have told India Today that these searches pertains to the business activity of National Herald, because remember, Nabila, these searches have come after the Enforcement Directorate not only questioned 5 senior leaders of Congress party, but also Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. And during those questionings, what ED sources are telling us that they got certain details, certain suspicious transactions, based on which they decided to access the finance department of National Herald, AJL and Young Indian Private Limited, and also people who were involved in the suspicious transactions. So ED is claiming that these are important searches as far as the case is concerned, because so far they have recorded statement, but they also need to recover evidences in the case. And so far the evidences are in the form of documentary evidence, but they are expecting that there are many more evidences lying in these offices, and that is why these searches are taking place.
All right, Monish, stay with us. I'm going to quickly cut across to Ashutosh as well, who joins us right from outside the building of that National Herald, where ED raids are currently on. Ashutosh, 4 ED officers currently at the accounts department. They're placed there. They're searching away. Any word on what they found? And we also hear that there are other locations, almost 12 locations simultaneously, that the ED has raided pan-India.
Well, that includes the National Capital and Kolkata as well, of course, as Monish is sharing those information that AGL and Young India, all these premises are being searched. But very interestingly, this could be one case where all the questioning has already been taken place. Remember, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, for a really wrong, arts of the questioning by the Enforcement Directorate. And this comes after those, the questionnaire. Usually what happens when the searches are carried out, when the investigation takes place, whatever amount being seized or the documents being seized, on that lines the questions are being prepared when it comes to the questioning main accused. But here, questionnaire already took place. Raids were already carried out, but yet again seems to be that AD, which is the agency which is carrying out this investigation, has to file the charge sheet. And what it seems that they may have found certain evidences or certain lines. Perhaps for that, those documents were really required. But we know that around 10 a.m., the 4 officials of the Enforcement Directorate, right behind me at the Herald building, entered the 4th floor where the operational headquarters of National Herald is located. That's where the except the publications, all of the editorial work being carried out. And in the accounts department, 4 officials from the Enforcement Directorate are sitting, of course, questioning about certain documents, the files related to the transactions, particularly what it seems that clue that ED got during the questioning and the investigation. So besides the National Capital offices of Herald Group and the AGL, Young India also being searched by the Enforcement Directorate, even in Kolkata. So there are 12 locations by different teams of ED is carrying out the
Right.
investigation. Now, as far as the seizure is concerned, what really crucial and significant, they have seized, that will only come post this search is over. Of course,
Yeah.
we will have the details from our sources in
Sure.
the
You
ED,
know-
what are the material they have seized, which will be crucial for the investigation further.
Ashutosh, thank you very much.